Happy, what might be on time, Thanksgiving, everyone. I am MGG alongside my wonderful friend.
Gamingwithclass, hello.
And today we're going to be continuing our reading of Sinfest. So let's
Huh?
continue on. We're going to be continuing our reading of Awful Hospital. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get Ghostman. And sadly, many of the comments have been deleted, likely due to the website's age and freeing up space.
I'm crushed. I love the comments were honestly my favorite part about it too, just reading and then cutting to the comments. Time to make some new comments. Now you can add our comments to it.
Do I need a discussion here? Let's just type down, I feel like jelly bubbling in my neck. Anyway, let's get the hell out of here.
You quickly duck out of room 2 and then to the bloodstained, still vacant room next door. Yeah. Oh, hey, back here. You're glad you put on those rubber gloves. You gently pick up a small object out of the steaming regurgitation. Obtained instant plasma plasmodidae die. Instant plasmo. I'll leave it there. And I forgot we have an inventory system now. Like, it is now a point-and-click adventure game. We have items in there.
Exactly. I forgot to mention that during my own time, I've read this and I think I made it up to 330. This comic is like nearing up like 1100. So, oh, motherfucker! Oh.
Malaria.
Oh
my god. Well, you know it's not a million pages long.
Alright, fine. Well, what do you know? Malaria. I guess you're theoretically almost marginally not quite as useless as you almost entirely are. What a fucking word salad you are. I can even barely entertain the possibility of expressing some sort of gratitude if I don't know this would benefit you so much more than the paltry satisfaction I can glean from it. Trust me, that's the kindest thing I've ever had to say about anything. Really, you're officially the least intolerable thing that I've ever had to displeasure with, exchanging the trited vapides with you should be proud that literally everything else is actually more terrible than you are. It's a very impressive distinction. I suppose I should at least inform you that it will take the nurse approximately 1.5 seconds to get here once I press the call button. I'll give you a few bonus seconds to hide in another room. If only so I don't give any of your spinal fluid shattered on me should she catch you here. If they smell anything like the rest of you, it might even negate the entertainment value.
Hide in the opposite room. You rush to the room across the hall, hoping the gooey eyes don't mind staring at your backside. While you peek through the edge of the curtain, finally getting a good look at the thing that had attacked you earlier. Apparently what passes for a nurse around here. I think they gave the nurse cheeks.
A very prickly nurse.
They gave the nurse an ass. Like, what? Why'd they do that?
I'm sure this was somebody's artistic design.
It looked directly at you. Apparently the spleen is still taking priority. Or something. You can hear a lot of activity from its room.
Prickly H.
Prickly hump. Prickly rump.
Get out of the exam hall fast. Oh no. She seems to know you're here anyway, so you don't even bother sneaking around. You storm out of the exam room and turn to run down the hall, nearly running yourself through Bramble Blast.
Gatorade? Yeah, it is that.
Gatorade? Yeah, anyway, I think Gatorade is probably a good putting it. Gatorade. That actually sounds like the name of a cheap modern-day Donkey Kong level.
Speaking of cheap, modern-day Donkey Kong levels.
Ugh.
Rumble! Wait, that does sound like a Donkey Kong. I could see that as a stage name. Rumble. What the hell is that? The nurse is continuing to do whatever it is she's doing to the spleen, ignoring the commotion coming from that little nose's room.
Oh, I think you said that you read up to this part, so let's see. Do you remember?
I don't think I've read past this.
Enter hole. You step through the smashed wall into a far larger, very different space. It is not empty.
Oh, he's dead.
In the eye
Oh, the wholesome nose.
He shouldn't have been nosing around in business that wasn't his affairs.
Oh my god. Kidney stone mother. My babies. My babies. You did this. Murderer. I don't know how you say it. Murderer. Oh, comments! Signs of life!
Comments! Little nose. R.I.P. nose.
Nose. Nose. Nose the nose. You're just getting all
Alright, that's my turn.
You're just getting all the short ones. Reason with her. You made a flabbergasted, sputtering effort to explain to the huge being that the kidney stones aren't alive and don't even have families where you come from, that you have no idea how you got here or how this place works, and you've only been doing what frightening monsters have been asking you to do in the hopes that they might lead you to your own child, your only child, as a mother to another. You're so sorry that... How touching. I know precisely where your meatling is, flesh beast. You won't be seeing it again, because I am going to pluck out your sight balls and twist off your branches before my little ones drag it here, and you will listen to its pathetic little squeals as a billion broods rip it inside out a billion times before I let it die. The thing begins to vibrate and shudder, hovering sluggishly towards you. In the darkness behind it, thousands of tiny prickly bodies begin to stir, mumbling in faint, squeaking noises. Oh, Lord.
Oh, no, it didn't! Something finally snaps inside you. The giant flying piss rock threatens to torture your baby. What's a piss rock? Voices are screaming in your brain for you to fight. You don't even care how little sense that makes. You don't care what happens to you. You will choke it to death with your corpse if you have to.
I love how the intense textures make her look in this version. Oh no, this part! Special...
Oh my god, it's a YouTube video.
Special thanks to Abra Cavender for preserving this.
Cadaver, abracadabra. Ah, that pun.
God, that's worse than the frickin' Evil Knievel frickin' pun. You're not in a ward anymore, ugly gutbag. If I shred you apart here, they'll never put you back together. You barely feel human here. You leap like a flea in this weird place. You never knew you could lose so much blood and keep moving. Sadly, I don't think this is a very high quality, but let's watch it anyway. And it doesn't look like they were using the other emulator.
Yeah, music they made themselves. It's like, shit, just make this a game. I'll play the Awful Hospital game. It gives me some, like, Gregory Horror Show vibes. Let me just play the game version. I want to go walk into the Nose's room. How much health does this thing have?
12. Live leak. A yawn is just a silent scream for coffee. The black heart all super faint moves. Yeah, hold on. Like, what is that? They use that emulator that a Homestar Runner is using. Hold on. We could preserve this. What do the comments on here say? Just started out Awful Hospital. This goes incredibly hard. Thank you so much for preserving this. It adds so much to the experience.
Does anyone know the name of the music? Sir, go play a video game. Hello there, we are doing Russian dub of Awful Hospital. The first part you can see on our channel, and we have an author permission. Please, can we have your animation for the next part of Comics dub?
Sure, go ham. It's Bog Link's animation as far as I'm concerned. I've just rescued the Flash, like an archaeologist unearthing stuff. If you have his permission, use my videos for whatever you want.
Through the gibbering chaos in your subconscious, a single plea rises above the rest, echoing around you like the wisdom of a ghostly mentor.
Use the cheese.
You pull the aerosol cheese out of your weird tote bag, toss it up into the air, and swing your hunk of wood like a baseball bat, straight for the burning red and yellow eye of the monolithic being. Yeah. I'll string your intestines through your every vile cavity.
Well, what does the
One
vile
comment?
cavity have to say?
Throw the cheese with that photo there.
Tech, hold on, Tech. We need to get a better look at you, Tech.
Throw the cheese.
Throw the
That image matches.
brain fried part 4. Not over.
I rediscovered deep frying, and it was the best worst day of my life. Hey, he's still commenting. Ah, she's reading a dirty magazine. That's amusing to my lowbrow and immature sense of humor, which I've decided to express for literally no good reason. All right, like Tech. Tech's cracking me up. Tech, you're saving these comments. They're all gone, but you're still out here. You're starting them up.
The weight of the archives is on your shoulder, Tech.
The weight of the world lands on Tech's hands.
Look for the Fogger. I'm sure there's a rip-off game of it somewhere. With the monster temporarily blinded, you dart between its thorns, taking care not to step on its children in your bare feet, and find the can of Fogger laying in the pool of mucus. It's a one-use product, exactly like a cockroach bomb. You know what? That probably exists. But some liquid still sloshes around inside when shaken. How to use it? She certainly wasn't affected by the bulk of the gas of the examination room. What are you? I can smell you, rancid flesh grease. When I'm through with you, you'll know what the inside of your gallbladder tastes like. Oh, sure.
Stab the Fogger. It's a crazy idea, but those have worked out in your favor a few times now. You jam your wooden shard into the flimsy aluminum can, splattering it with a concentrated whatever it is. Whatever it is that monsters use as pesticide against sapient kidney stones. You don't want to know. I heard that, Curtis. I've got you now. No comments.
Sorry, Zero. Go for the eye and say something cool. Why don't you piss off? Yeah, see, piss off. There.
You plunge the poison shard of wood into the glaring eyeball of the living kidney stone and land light as a feather. My eye, my unprotected eye. How did you know? Insert laugh track. Miyamoto talking about any bosses in like those Zelda games. How do we show the boss's damage? Open eye.
Open eye, 2 hands, red glowy spot. If it looks like a heart, might be painful. The monster creaks and cackles like a fallen or a felled tree as it drifts to the thick, rubbery floor, graying before your eyes. Its offspring swarm its crumbling husk like accelerated sea urchins, emitting a cacophony of mournful sighs even as they crunch loudly upon their dying mother with unseen jaws. Serves me right, I guess. We're a lot alike. You want the maternity ward.
The maternity.
The maternity ward. Don't fail your larva like I did mine. Oh. Alright. Change of heart, I suppose. Oh, okay. Some of these survived. Let us go then, you and I, when the evening spreads out against the sky, like a patient exerted upon a table. Let us go for a certain half-assed street. Okay, I'm not reading. Oh God, how long
How long
does this
is
go?
that?
Oh my God!
And what is this?
Who wrote this? The spleen?
Shit, it's as long as like all 50 pages so far.
This is one of my favorite.
This is one of my favorite poems. Thank you for posting it here. Yeah, but this isn't the right place. Ha! Nice.
I'm glad the kidney stone monster understands, even though she tried to kill us? Question mark. I would look this up where this poem is from, but we've also been sidetracked enough times, so let's just go ahead and proceed.
Investigate the dead monster? You cautiously approach the huge carcass and apologize again for how things turned out. Thing amidst a contented sigh of agreement that seems to lose consciousness for the last time and something cloudish from its surface rolling to your feet. It actually appears to be your stick, now overgrown mineral waste. Doesn't feel terribly strong, but it is terribly sharp. Check on the baby stones. You can't help but terrible right now, even for the killing a giant kidney stone in self-defense, but it's young already back to giggling at one another as they chew on what used to be their mother. More really fascinated by the disturbing scene, you almost jump as something brushes your foot. You get an overpowering feeling that the tiny thing wants to come with you. For whatever reason, this seems to be confirmed by its happy cooing as it's picked up and put into the tote bag, followed by a loud cartoonish snoring. It fades as the bag goes wherever it goes when you're not paying attention to it. Look for your dead friend. How sad. Where the friendly nose thing fell, there are some only soft globs rapidly melting in a puddle of mucus. The monster seemed to imply earlier that death was permanent wherever you are now. You couldn't have known that things would turn out this way. Nothing makes any damn sense here. If the nose knows killing other beings, it seemed a little bit more than the baby itself. You wouldn't even do your best to be a nice burial if you were standing on a giant kidney, bladder. You're not even going to keep thinking about it. So what do you have now?
Return to the hospital proper. Ugh, feels good to be back. The hall is exactly as you left it. The nurse is even still in Spleen's room, still doing whatever it is a garbage bag does around here to treat a giant talking spleen's malaria. The kidney stone bacteria is gone without a trace. You can go either right or left. Through the signs are written in unreadable squiggles. Well,
I say we go right.
Right? Alright. Right way? No.
Go right. I've not read this comic. I just guessed that. And I see that thing from Gravity Falls. I've never watched a second of that show, but somehow I know it's from that show.
I know one thing about that show, and apparently that character is like just complete chaos.
Earlier you heard the two doctors take opposite turns, so either direction is necessarily safer. But you feel drawn to the right-hand fork and cautiously, quietly sneak around the corner. A bunch of awful things are queued up in front of some ominous metal doors. So we got bone with a boot, brain on the stem, maggot on lard, and a fetus reading a poem.
I think, yeah, that is a fetus. I interpret this as like a chunk of skin with like the hairs popping up being pulled out, and there's like a little larva parasite. I think this is supposed to be lungs right here, and
I think it is.
Let's see if we can get a better look at this. Hold on. Oh, I can't enhance the zoom. No. Yeah, I know we're delaying this yet again, but I want to see what the writing on that is. Hold on. Enhance. HR. Heart. Frown. X.
Man?
Smiles. Birds. Butterfly. Pac.
Yeah, it's legit Pac-Man. It's got a little like, smiley face.
Butterflies, or I'm sorry, moths, squiggles, or birds.
Hey, your flower made it.
Wait, a flower?
Look, your icon made it. It's on the lungs.
Oh!
You're in the comic.
Oh my god! I don't remember auditioning for this. Oh well. Wait.
You know, I was about to make a joke, being like, "Hey, look, there you are, right there," and it's like, it did it for me.
Wait, for a second I thought this thing was a Goomba, but I think it's the Phage guy. Phage, however you
Yeah, it
say
is. Yeah, Page.
All right, that's enough dilly-dallying. You know what? Sure, I will say no. Don't say. All right. Anyway, no one had anything to say about that. Was it my turn?
It's your turn.
Okay. Question the things. You politely ask the assorted gross stuff what it's all standing in line for. Oh no. Cankerous embryo?
Cantankerous embryo.
Huh. Can't you see I'm reading my tiny paper here, you gabby broad? It sounds like a middle-aged man. Oh.
Let me do the, give me that one of these comments. I want to read it so bad.
Oh, go ahead. You want to reread it?
No, I'm good. In due time, I'll get him.
It jiggles intensely. Impatient kidneys. Oh, it's kidneys, huh?
Oh, you're both off.
Like, doy, it's the surgery line. You like a tourist or something? I'm Kyle!
Do you know where the Muffin Man lives?
If Cantankerous Embryo does sound like a band's name, I could see like a metal band with that.
It kind of does, actually. If I ever started a... Oh, yeah. Dang it, that's where you got it from. I love you, Kyle. Thank you, Corey.
I love you, Corey.
My name is Corey. And I can't think of a name that rhymes with Corey.
Corey, I'm looking real bory. They said that chick was kind of hoary.
I was going to say Dory, but hoary works.
That
too.
football team won, and it was from guts to glory. I'm gonna stop there. I don't know how to rhyme.
Oh, Lori.
Look at the pamphlets. For whatever reason, you feel drawn to the table of pamphlets before anything else. Call me Buzz, your hashtag blue verminizer. Yes, I know I was being facetious there and using that. The first appears to be an advertisement for some sort of exterminator or something. Who knows? You take one of the red pamphlets next.
Wait, verminizers? Correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't that a similar name to like the exterminators from that Rabbids game? The Rabbids Go Home one?
You know, I never played the Rabbits Go Home one, actually.
I hear it's a really fun game, but I know a lot of people don't care for it because what that series did to Rayman, and plus they find them to be the minions of the gaming, so I don't blame them. But I heard it was a fun game.
I put A.
You put A?
You have no idea what this is.
You put A? Is that what you rank it? Damn! I haven't even played it. You already love it that much?
Although I will say I am a fan of people who compare the Rabbids and the Minions. I feel like the Rabbids got more going on.
More behind them, alright.
Doctors, devaccinizers, anti-vaccine detoxification tablets. Believed, tested, no formaldehyde, no chemistries, no particle, no added science, a product, cure vaccine in 2 hours. The final pamphlet appears to be some kind of anti-medication. Not surprising for this place, as you look it over, you feel an uncomfortable buzzing sensation in your skull. These all appear to be nothing more than cards. They don't open or offer any further information. Their backs are blank.
Peek through windows. You tried the porthole to the surgery room first, but it's too filthy to see through. You tried that tall, ominous red door and said, oh no, not the red door. This appears to be a morgue. It is unoccupied, but the door is locked tight. Try the metal door further down. This looks like an X-ray laboratory and supply room. It is both unoccupied and unlocked. You move on to the wooden crack door across the hall. Office of Dr. What is with these names? Dr. Babu? Miser. Head transfusionator. Huh.
Investigate the lab.
Yeah, she's looking quite tense here.
He's like, don't like that. The laboratory is dark, dank, and smells of various chemicals.
You're just getting good rolls with this one.
Yeah, we haven't gotten any of those essays.
Oh wait, it's the guy that totally we'll see in this round. I actually don't know. Take a look around. You should find out why your chest hurts, but you don't want to take any chances with this crap. Little advice, lady, just drink a bunch of olive oil and grapefruit juice. That'll help it. You lock the door from the inside and take things easy while you look closer at some of the strange things around the room. Just in case, you ask out loud if anything in here can talk. Nothing answers. The large screen is surrounded by old x-rays of various things, even animals. You're pretty sure it's one of those cartoon-style x-ray machines you could just stand behind. Hopefully it doesn't fry you to death or something. Honestly, try you to death, though, sounds even worse. The refrigerator is freezing cold to the touch. Fitting. The crude crayon drawing of Dr. Page is signed Dr. Page. You are suddenly contemplated to take it down and put it up against the laboratory window, using the same magnet to tack it in place. The rat has an extremely oversized human ears growing on its back. It sits calmly and unblinking, twitching nose on the indications of life.
I jinxed it for you.
The large... Why... I wasn't aware I had to go to a medical English class in order to understand everything that's going on. Excuse me, can you bring out your medical thesaurus reading this crap out? A large sea-like thing that twitches every few seconds. Chrysalis, thank you. The thing in the jar doesn't move. The scent of sour pickles brine wafts from the container. The things in the pearly dishes uridate and squirms, and you don't want to touch them. The photo on the wall depicts some half-decaying figure with a visible brain. In the corner, you can just make it out in fine print. Thanks for the turtle! Okay. The cabinets and drawers are stuffed with garbage, like those in the exam room. Also a lot of dead bugs, but mercilessly normal ones. The plain thing in the tray is motionless and crawls with maggots. You've seen far worse today, and you've never been squeamish about anything. Yet you feel increasingly nauseous every moment that you're looking directly at the rubbery little corpse. Creepy.
Creepy. Open the refrigerator. Your mind is urging you to x-ray yourself, but you feel like you should save that for last. Or maybe the dread has you procrastinating. You wonder if anyone would actually keep any food in a refrigerator in a medical laboratory, or if any real food even exists in this place. You crack the refrigerator door out of curiosity. Hungry blood bag attacks. Blood. The refrigerator bursts open as the thing erupts from the freezer, swooping around the room like a runaway kite. With blinding speed, its tail repeatedly whips and strikes the air mere inches from your skin, as though toying with its prey. I like this guy. I like you, Corey.
Blood for the bloodbath. God.
Oh, it's our favorite guy. It's him again. Tech.
Should we keep this page on standby? Maybe not.
You know, these two are keeping it live. They keep putting new comments. They're saving it.
They are bringing life to this awful hospital.
Yeah.
Try to hit it. This isn't like your last fight. You're the larger, slower, heavier one here, and the monster gracefully zips out of the way with every swing. Blood, 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 blood.
Nice.
Oh. Why?
Use the dead thing. If it wants blood, you'll give it blood. You grab the metal tray with a little bleeding thing in it and hold it like you're warding off a vampire. Which you basically are. Blood, yeah. I love a little bit of blood in there. Its shrill voice reaches physically painful levels as it plunges its needle into the tiny corpse. Nice.
I'm surprised this thing still had blood in it.
Yeah, it looks all like light. Where's the blood at? How did it produce that much?
Oh.
Here comes Challenger.
Oh.